In this video, Timmy's going to show you how to take a full page screenshot on a Chromebook to capture the entire page of something in one big screenshot, rather than just the portion of the page you can see on the screen. And there's actually two different ways you can do this. You can do it without installing anything, but it is more of a cumbersome process. Or if you need to take full page screenshots quite regularly, you might want to install a Chrome extension to make it easier. But if you don't want to install anything, you can do it with just Google Chrome. Just click on the three dots in the top right-hand corner up here, and then come down and hover over More Tools in this menu. And then in this side menu that appears, click Developer Tools here. And now you will see this panel with a lot of code and stuff. It will look a bit technical and kind of scary, but don't worry, you don't need to do much with this. All you need to do is click on this little button here, this computer and phone icon here, to put it into phone view mode. So as you can see, now it's basically showing you the mobile version of the website, not the computer version. Whereas if you click on it here, it fills the space and it's kind of a tablet version or even a desktop version. You actually need to make sure you click on it so that it's in this mobile version. So this is really quite a weird thing to do, but it's the only way you can access the specific menu option you need to take this screenshot. But now, if you were to take a long screenshot, it would take a long screenshot for you, but it will only be the mobile version, which might be perfectly fine for some uses, but you might want to have the desktop version. So if you want to take a long screenshot of the proper desktop version of the website, you basically just need to make this wider. So a good tip Timmy has found for making it wider is you can change the 100% here to 50%. And that's just made it all smaller, but that's fine. You won't notice that in the screenshot. Now, you'll see these two lines here, and you can click and drag this out to expand the window. And now it's kind of the tablet version of the website. And now we have the full desktop version of the website. And if your screen's a bit smaller, or if you just want to go even further, you can also move this panel out of the way a bit. So if you hover over the edge of this panel, you can click and drag here, and you can shrink this panel here to make it quite small. And now you have more space to click and drag this and make it wider if you want to. So you can make it really quite wide. We don't need to go that wide. We'll just do something like this. But now, as you can see, we have the full desktop version of the website, but showing in this interface. And now, to go ahead and take a long screenshot, all we need to do is click on these three dots here. So not these dots or these dots here in this corner here. Click these dots here. And in this menu, we'll have Capture Screenshot, which will just be a regular screenshot. Or we have Capture Full Size Screenshot, which will take a long screenshot. So we'll click Take Full Size Screenshot, and it kind of jumps around a little bit and looks a bit weird, but then after a few seconds, it will take your screenshot and it will save it to the Downloads folder. So if we open the Files app and go into the Downloads folder here, we should find the screenshot in here. And if we open it up, it will be the entire page. So we now have a full page screenshot of this page. And you can now edit it and crop it if you didn't want maybe some of the stuff on the bottom. But you now have this long full page screenshot of this page. And that's all there is to it. So that doesn't require you to install anything. But as you saw, there are quite a few steps involved, and it's just not a very straightforward, seamless process. It's kind of confusing and a bit long. So this is perfectly fine if you want to do it this way, and maybe if you only very rarely need to take a long screenshot, this is the way you'd want to do it. But there is actually another way you can do by installing a Chrome extension. If you go to the Chrome Web Store and install Go Full Page, there'll be a link in the video description below, so you can just click that link and click Add to Chrome here and click Add Extension to install this extension. This is a bit more work to do right now because you have to install the extension, but once the extension's installed, it's really just 2 clicks and you've got your screenshot. So as we can see here, the extension is installed, and we'll click that cross to get rid of that message. And now if you click on this puzzle piece icon here, you should find the Go Full Page extension somewhere in this menu. And Timmy would recommend you click this pin icon here to pin the extension here, so it's just easier to click on and easier to find. You don't have to find it in here. But now we can close this, and we can close this tab, and we can close this tab. And now, whenever you want to take a full page screenshot, all you need to do is click on this camera icon that you should find somewhere in this menu up here, or inside the puzzle piece menu if you didn't click that pin button. But find the camera icon and click on that, and it will take a full page screenshot for you, and you'll have it right here. And now, it's not saved just yet. You have a few options, but really you'll just want to click either download PDF to download a PDF of the page, which might be a good option if you want it as a PDF, or what most people will probably want to do, download image as a PNG. We can just click this, and we do have to allow it the first time we do it, but then it will just immediately download the PNG of the screenshot to your downloads folder, and you'll see it in here, and you now have your long screenshot. So it's really now just 2 clicks and you've got your screenshot whenever you need to take a long screenshot. So it does mean having another extension on your Chromebook, and you did have to go through the installation process first, but once you've done that, it makes it really quick and easy to take a long screenshot. So if you take screenshots quite often like this, it could be worth it. But that's all there is to this video, so hopefully you found it helpful, and we might see you in another one in the future.